Hello everyone, welcome back. It's harvest day 2. We are ready to go get some corn and sunflower knocked out. We got a couple fields that are ready before we actually hit that large field of Shoham that we have. So we're ready to go, and I don't have any time to waste. It's 7 a.m. No one's here yet, but I got to get things done, get them ready, and get ready to head down and actually harvest some corn. So I need to get both harvesters out, and I think we're just gonna hook right up to the headers and just send it. Myself and Blake, we're gonna head to the west field and knock out some corn, while Joey and Dave head east here and do some sunflower that they got going on that's parked up there. I did talk to Dave. He said he was going to be a little bit late, so I don't know how late he's going to be, but we kind of just have to go with it at this point. We might get this field, this cornfield that we're going to go do is super small. It's maybe 10 acres. At least that's what I have on record. So we might be able to get it done just before they even Dave even shows up and is ready to do sunflower, and by the time we're switched over. So we're gonna take this out. I'm gonna hook it up, like I said, right to one of the headers here, and then what's gonna happen is once Blake gets here, he's gonna run down with the gator, pick me up so we can both come back, and then I can take a truck down and he can take one of the grain carts down. That way we have both there. He's gonna run grain cart for me and trucks, and I'm gonna run the combine, and we're just gonna knock it out and hope that we can get everything taken care of. It should, like I said, it's not too bad. It should be pretty quick, so I'm gonna get this hooked out. As soon as he's here, we're gonna run it down, run some stuff, run the cart down and the one of the trucks down, and we're gonna get going. And we got a lot to do, so let's get at it. All right, we're down here, and we got Blake set up. He's got the truck down here and all that. But what we need to do is we need to unfold our snouts. We also need to unfold our harvester and make sure that our pipe's not bent. Yep, okay, we got that good now. Just do a quick walk around, make sure all that's good. Now the next thing we gotta do, okay, make sure that lowers and everything, beautiful. And we'll flip her on. Now again, this isn't a huge field. It is all corn, so shouldn't be too bad for us. Now I'm just gonna make a little what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of take the end of this field here. I'm gonna go in a little, and then I'm gonna back up, and I'm actually gonna take the other end. That way you got a place to turn around, because this is a small area down here. And there's a lot of trees and things like that. So when we're coming through on the other side, I want to be able to have a nice clean area to turn around without having too much hassle. That's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take one more pass. Watch this tree. And that should pretty much clean us up here and put us in a position where we're good to go. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna go back up top here. Now you can see on my monitor on the bottom left there, my yield is coming in as we continue to harvest. I'm getting live data from that. It seems to be doing all right. Not great, not horrible, just kind of in the center. So we're going to get lined up here, get nice and square, and we're going to get harvesting. Keep checking our yield and make sure our moisture is doing good. It looks like it is. So I don't foresee us needing to dry any of this. But we're going to keep harvesting, keep going at it, and again, this isn't a huge field, so it shouldn't take us too long at all. I'm expecting this to take probably an hour at the most, hour and a half. And by that time, the other two guys, they should be ready to go, if not already going or starting on soybean. So yeah, it should be a pretty productive day. Get these done and get them knocked out. That way we can switch to Draper headers and go knock out a field of soybean first, and then that giant field of Shroham. So we're going to get at it, keep going. I'm going to put probably my favorite podcast on, the Two Dudes with a View podcast, and then listen to some of their episodes while we prank this. We're right about full here, and what's going to happen, he can't get, Blake can't get in because of the trees here. So I'm going to unload here up against him while he's sitting kind of on the side of the road. And I'm just going to unload. So we're doing the end rows right now. You can see on my monitor down there, we're doing pretty good on yield again. It's not great. It's not horrible. It's kind of right in the center there. It's to expect, I guess, at this point. It is what it is, but we're doing good. It'll be all right. It's 8 o'clock, so we've been going at it for probably 20 minutes now. It's 7:52. It's 8 o'clock. We've been going at it for about 20 minutes now. And we got half of the end rows done, which is great. End rows take the longest anyways, so we're making progress, and we're doing good. So as soon as we're done unloading, we'll be able to finish this end row, and then we'll be able to start making passes and get this knocked out. Again, it's not going to take long. End rows are the hardest. They take the longest because there is precision to it. Looks like our tank's empty, so we're going to pull that back, and we'll get lined up. I heard that click in. So we're going to get back at it, finish these end rows, and start making some passes. Get the rest of this knocked out real quick. As we approach the end here of end rows, we're almost done. I can see the end right there. I got to go around that tree, unfortunately. There it is. We approach the end of end rows. What we're going to do, we're pretty full. Put our chopping knives off. What I'm going to do, actually, pick up these stalks right here that I missed. We're going to unload in the truck. Actually, no, we could do. We got plenty of room. We're gonna harvest up to the truck, and then we're gonna unload in the truck. I kept Blake in the end of the field where he had picked us up. I kept him down there, and the reason I did that is it seems like that's gonna be our pickup point. It seems like that's where we're gonna kind of need him. So instead of running back and forth constantly, I said just stay down there, and I'll come to you essentially. So we're going to harvest, like I said, up to the truck and unload in the truck. Get empty so that we can continue. I'm reading at like 70% full, somewhere in that range. We're going to go just past it here. We'll lift up, turn our knives off. And we will pull up alongside the truck. Let me throw my spout out here. I don't know if it looks like he took the tarp off. Yeah, the tarp is off. Okay, there's my spout. Oh, watch that. Okay, there we go. And we're going to unload, and then we'll get right back on it and finish this field. It's only 8 o'clock, so we'll be done in an hour. We are super, super close to the end of this field. It is 9:35, so it's taken a little over 2 hours to do this, which not bad at all. You can see we have 2 passes left. We've taken 2 truckloads. Well, I shouldn't say the Blake took 2 truckloads, and there's a third one up there. I'm hoping this all fits in one, because that would be amazing if it did. So what happened while I'm finishing this, I actually told Blake to take the grain cart and tractor and send it to the other field. I'm gonna actually pull this up while I'm here. Send it to the next field. That way he's down there and ready, and I'm gonna bring the combine back, and then he's gonna run up, grab the truck, or I'll grab the truck, or someone's gonna grab the truck. Essentially what's happening is Dave can't come in today. Something came up. He had issues. He was gonna be on the other crew, the second crew with Joey, and that's just not gonna happen. So Joey came in. He's back at the shop. What he's doing is he's got the other combine ready, or soon to be ready. He's going to put the bean header on it, and the 3 of us are just going to knock out that soybean field that's right across the street from the farm, because that's the next smallest field we have that's ready. And we're going to knock that out and just be ready, because it would be nice to have 2 combines going on anything larger than that. I mean, it would be nice to have 2 combines going on that as well. And I don't want to start digging into soybean right now if we're down a person. It's just not ideal. Is there any cars coming? Oh, no one's coming. Okay. It would just not be ideal. So we're going to go and we're going to essentially trade out combines here. I'm going to unload the rest of this into this truck, and then we're going to go trade combines out, get this truck unloaded. I can't tell how far out there I go. Hopefully this all fits, and we're gonna go from there and go harvest some soybean for the rest of the day. Like I said, it's only 9:30, so we got plenty of time. It doesn't look like this is all gonna fit either, which is brilliant. Of course I figured. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan. We'll probably actually leave this here, I'm guessing, and we'll just take the truck back if we're not gonna be I'm pulling off the road farther. If we're not going to be using this today, it's the only other thing we need it for is that sunflower field. So if we're not going to be using that, we'll just probably leave it here, and I'll take the truck back and unload it. But yeah, one field done, off to the next, and hopefully, like I said, I think Joey's got that ready. That other combine ready to go, and I know, like I said, I sent Blake up, so there should be a grain cart up there already, and he should be helping. He left probably 20 minutes ago, so he should be up there by now, and he should be helping Joey get ready for the next field, which we're gonna have both trucks at. So that'll be nice. Dropping this bad boy off. This is the load we just pulled out of the field, and I just drove by the soy fields right there. You can see, overshot it a little. You see Blake got the grain cart down there. I see the second harvester sitting over there. The only thing, I just called them on the radio, the only thing is I'm going to drop this truck off, and then I'm going to run back and help them. Actually, I'll pull that other truck over across the street first while I'm here. Don't have to run as far. And then I'm going to run over, help them pull out one of the draper headers that's in the barn. They don't know where they were stored. I'm pretty sure they're in a barn, so they're figuring. I don't know what's going on up there. Whatever it is, they're figuring it out. But I'm gonna run up there and help them after I move this other truck, and then we're gonna get going on soy. We should be harvesting probably within the next half hour, 45 minutes, if everything goes well. If everything doesn't go well, we'll be done for the day. No, we'll just go start on sunflower if that's the case. But I am going to probably park these trucks right about here, kind of center of the field. Because it is just soy, so we can kind of do whatever we want to do. I'll shut it off for now. But I'm going to run over, grab the other truck, help them get that draper header out, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, we're going to back in here. We got the little shop tractor. I think we're going to have to move this front loader, though, to get in and get one of these Draper headers out. We should, let's just put this on this end. We'll be fine with it for now. I don't foresee needing this anytime soon, so I kind of just want it out of the way, and I don't want it in the yard, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna back up, probably just take this guy right here. Now these are 645 FDs. They got the air system on them, so I guess that helps with yield from what I've been told, is that it helps essentially get all the beans off of the plant and then again suck them up into the machine a little bit better. So we're gonna back her up here and hook her up and try to get out of here without, let's raise this just a little, try to get out of here without wrecking anything. These are long headers. The trailers are very sketchy. Have to go straighter. Don't have anything up there. Okay, yeah, we'll just go straight out here. Then we'll make the turn. Beautiful. And then we're going to run this right across the street. Both trucks are there. The combine's there. The grain cart's there. Everything's ready. With the exception of the header. So we're going to go over there. Meet up with Blake and Joey. Sure, I can make this turn here. There we go. Meet up with those two, and we're going to get harvesting on this this beans. This bean field. Now this is, I think, the only bean field we have, so shouldn't be too bad for us. I'm gonna park right next to it here, that way this cart's out of the way. Beautiful. Lower our bucket down and we'll do that. So yeah, we're gonna hook up to the header. It'll take us a few minutes to get the all the joints and the air system hooked up and all that. So we're going to do that and get to harvesting. I'm ready. All right, we're lined up, pretty much ready to go. What I'm going to do right now is unfold my chute. That way that's good to go and ready to go. I heard that click. And we got everything set as far as where our bar is and the height of it and all that. So I think we should be good there. So we're going to lower this and crank her on, and we're going to try making a pass here. Make sure everything's running smooth. It looks like it is. And we're going to start making a pass here on these end rows. It looks like everything's going to go pretty smooth. We're going to go down probably half the length of this field, whatnot. And then get out, just check, make sure everything's looking pretty good. Looking solid. Probably get past these trucks here. And do it. Everything's looking good. We got our yield on the live yield monitor. That's doing good. Got our systems. Everything looks good. Alright. We're going to pause that there. We're going to get out. Take a look at everything. Not seeing a lot of bean on the ground, which is good. Everything's looking pretty good. We'll hop up into the actually, let's do this first. We'll lower this. Make it a little bit easier for us. We're gonna try to hop up. Actually, I don't know if I can. I was going to try to look in the tank to see what we have for like leaves and everything and stem. Look in the back there. Looks fairly clean. So we should be pretty good. So, all right, we're going to fire this back up. And we're going to continue harvesting. Hopefully we can get this field done by the end of the day. It is a little bit larger. Probably twice the size of the field we just did, that cornfield. But at some point, I think Joey's going to hop in here, and then I'm going to run grain cart for Blake, or for Joey, and then Blake's going to run truck. across the street to the farm while doing some other little maintenance stuff. But yeah, should be a productive day, and I'm hoping we can get this done. I'm almost done with the Endros here, and my tank alarm is flashing like crazy. I'm at 98% full. 99, so I'm pretty much done here. I'm just gonna take it nice and slow, get as much as I can. I can literally see the trucks right there. I did all of the end rows, with the exception of this like 100-foot, and we're gonna stop here. We're gonna back it up, and because we're right here, I'm not even gonna call him out to unload me. I'm just gonna take it to the truck. That way I can flip around anyways and come back. So what the plan is here, and I was talking with Blake and Joey, the plan's gonna be, I'm gonna finish the end rows here, and then I'll pull up the map real quick while I'm unloading. I don't see anyone coming. Put our pipe out. We'll load this truck first. Alright, while we're unloading, I'm gonna pull the map up here. So I did all of the end rows with the exception of that little part you saw. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually knock out at least this section here by myself, maybe even a little bit of this, and then Joey's gonna take over. It's a little bit of a tricky spot. I haven't run, with the exception of what we did in that cornfield, I haven't run a combine at all, so it's just good experience for me to get, because I've never done this before and they have. And once I kind of get that area situated and settled, Joey's gonna come take over, and I'm gonna run grain cart. Blake is back at the shop right now. Another reason why he didn't come out to unload me. Blake's back at the shop. He is working on getting the rest of those baskets that we talked about last video. He's working on getting the rest of those baskets kind of untangled. It's taking a little bit longer than we expected. There's some twine in there, whatnot. And then he's going to finish putting, there's one bushing left that has to go in that. So he's going to finish doing that on the speed tiller. That way it's ready. So when we need it here, probably in a week or so, I'm guessing, somewhere in that range, we have it, it's ready to go, and we don't have to fight with anything. So when we got a little bit of downtime, he's going to do that, get it knocked out, get it out of the way. So I'm going to finish the end rows, go over to the other side, and do that little, I don't even know how many acres that is. I'm guessing it's probably like 10 acres over there. Get that knocked out, and then switch places with Joey. Well, this is it for this section of the field. We are pretty much done, besides this little sliver here, little triangle piece. We'll flip around and we'll steal that. I am pretty full here, so we're gonna start heading back. I'm probably gonna take a strip out though while we head back here of this little section that's ahead of us, and then we'll go unload and we'll transition the power to Joey for a little while, and he can finish the field for us. Alright, Joey is taking over. He's going to run the rest of the field, and I'm going to run cart for him here. What I'm going to do, though, for the time being, I'm going to fire the cart up, get it up closer to the field, ready to go, and all that. But for the time being, I'm going to actually run back to the shop and check up on Blake, make sure he's doing good up there, and ready to go with that tillage, or that speed tiller, sorry. And I'm probably also going to grab, I don't know, yeah, I haven't decided whether I'm gonna bring that other set of discs up to the cornfield just to stage it, and then grab that harvester and bring that back. I haven't figured that out yet. But I think that's going to be the game plan, is to grab a set of discs, run it up there so that's ready, and then come back with that harvester so that that's back, because we're going to need it down on this side of the farm anyways when we go and do that sunflower field, probably tomorrow or the day after. So it's 10:30. Been going for about an hour on that field, little less, and we made good progress. So that should be done by the end of the day. So I'm gonna grab a tractor, figure out what we're gonna do, grab a set of discs, and head up to that field, and probably grab that harvester and bring it back. All right, we're pulling up to the field that we did earlier this morning, corn. We got the 9630 and the set of discs. We're gonna essentially park this right next to the harvester, and we'll come back to this later, but I want to get it set up here and ready to go. If we do have a little bit of time, we don't want to start shuffling things around. We might till this field. It shouldn't take too long. I mean, it's not a huge field, but actually we'll pull it right off into the field itself. There we go. We'll turn that off. We'll turn our beacons off. Make sure we got no power to anything. Okay. So yeah, we got the again the 9630 hooked up with the 49-foot set of discs, the 2623 from John Deere. These are a good set of discs. They got little rakes in the end. It does its job. It's not great. It's essentially just a larger version of the other smaller set of discs that we have, and then it's got the rock box on it in case we find anything huge, which I didn't see anything when we were harvesting this field, so for the most part it wasn't too bad. But we're gonna get in here and we're gonna fire this bad boy up, wait for all our monitors to kick on, and there they go. And we're gonna take this down the road. Now we don't have a header cart for the corn header, so hopefully there's no traffic. We'll try to kind of stay onto the side too. We do have, this tank is still full. Fifth of the way full, it looks like. Yeah, give or take. So we're gonna have to unload this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take it to the field that we're harvesting right now. I'm gonna unload it in that cart, just to make it easy for me. And then I can take that cart and run it over to the silos and fill it, unload it in there, and then that cart's right there. And then this is actually going to probably stay right in that field, to be honest with you, instead of taking it back into the yard, because we're going to go... The next field is sunflower, no matter what. That's our next field at this point, whether we start with 1 or 2 combines. So it's going to just stay there. It gets us halfway there, gets us close to the farm, gets this unloaded, ready to go for it. We might unhook the header and take it back and wash it a little, get some of the dirt off so we can see a little bit better out of here. But other than that, I don't think we're going to do a whole lot to this. It's pretty much, again, it's ready. The only thing we're going to have to adjust is kind of the speed in which we're, combining. We can actually go a little bit faster with sunflower. That's not too bad. So we're going to do that, get all that situated, get this unloaded, and we should be about ready for the first grain cart operation as well with what Joey's doing. So we should be getting pretty close to him being full, or at least full enough where it's going to warrant us unloading him. It's only been like 15-20 minutes since we traded off, and Joey is making great progress. He's not quite 100% full. Actually, he's probably only like 75-80% full. But we're going to pull up next to him because he's on a good run here, and it gets a little... He's going to have to do some turns around and whatnot, so we're just kind of getting ahead of things. So I'm going to pull up next to him here, and he's going to unload. See if I can't get a little bit closer. There we go. I don't want to get too close on him. He's making a good run. Like I said, it's only been 15-20 minutes. He's got a good portion of this small section knocked out. So he's pretty much got double what he just did. And then from there, just a couple long passes and this field's done. So we might be able to do some sunflower action like we planned and get this one knocked out, which would be amazing. That's the case. We'll see. Might also be able to get that tillage done. I did speak with Blake up at the shop when I went up and kind of sort everything around. We ended up putting that other combine It's sitting over there on the other side of the road, right, not too far from the grain bins themselves, unloaded, ready to go. And then I ran up and grabbed the one in the gator, so we kind of have some transportation back and forth, so I don't have to keep running. You know, I'm old, so it gets annoying when you have to run a lot. Anywho, went up, talked with Blake. He's got that pretty much set. He's putting the lash bushing in now. That should be ready to go, and I think that'll come to this field once we're done with that, and speed till this. So we got a lot of progress being made. A very productive day. Very, very productive day. Probably sitting at about 100 acres on the day by the time we're done, is my guess. So I'll let him unload here. There we go. And I'm barely full, but he is empty. So who's going to keep doing that? Like I said, he's got about what you see here left to do, and then like 2 or 3 long strips going down back to where we harvested that little section earlier. And then this field is done and we're ready to move on. So we'll put our auger out, and I kind of cut it a little too close. Trying to stay off the roads as much as possible, and I don't want to flip around. There we go. Got that on, so we'll unload this and keep going at it. I'm probably just going to hang out for a little while, let them do their thing, and be around if anyone needs me. Really don't want to start another project, get caught up somewhere, and have to, you know, have to be running back and forth. I might take the gator up and start some tillage. I really don't know. We'll cross that bridge here in a few minutes, see kind of how everything's going and whatnot. If Blake gets that done and he wants to go do some tillage, I'll probably let him do that, but we'll see. We got time. I traded one gator for another because this one's 3 times as fast. It's great for the new gators, you know, everything's great. So what we're gonna do, Blake's finishing up at the shop, like I said. Joey's cranking out you know, everything he's doing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on some tillage. Probably won't get it done. Honestly, Joey's going too fast, so we're gonna be shuffling stuff, but I want to get a start on this. I haven't used this machine at all. It's just kind of been sitting there, and I haven't used this set of discs at all. I just know that it's one of the favorite sets on the farm. They got 2 of them, that's why. It's so nice that my uncle bought 2 of them. So I'm just gonna try it out. It can't be too bad here, and just see what we can do. And then once Joey's kind of ready for an unload or whatnot, if Blake's done, he might be able to do it. If not, I'll hop in the gator and just run up. It's only half mile up the road. It's not that far. So we're gonna drop our set of discs down here and go at it. And we're gonna go a little bit, probably 100 yards here or so, and see how it's doing. Now looking at that corn just hurts me. Looks like it's leaving it nice and black, which is good. You want that dark soil lifted up here. You want that dark soil to turn up, and you want the corn stalks to get mixed with it, which it looks like it's doing a pretty good job. Depth looks nice. Not too bad. We'll definitely have to spray some lime on here. Maybe even some nitrogen. But yeah, it's not looking too bad. So we're gonna keep going. And I think we'll be pretty good. I don't know. Let's see how fast I can pull this out. Let's lower it down. Let's see here. Pulling at about 12 miles an hour, which isn't bad at all for a 43-foot set of discs. Or excuse me, 49-foot set of discs. That's not too bad at all. So we might actually make good progress on this today. But yeah, all right. Farming. That's what we do. All right, I just want to show you what it takes for me to run these carts. Now, this is the first one, but I got all the way around
I did the I guess end rows, whatever you want to call them for tillage, but I got all the way around, started the second row, and Joey called up. He's got like an 80% full tank, so by the time I get down there, it'll probably be close to 90. So we're gonna fly down the county highway, because you can believe this is a county highway, and we're gonna go and unload him. But I wanted to just show you what it takes. I should probably get on my side of the road before I crash. Although I've never seen a car come down this road, so I mean, I think I'm all right. I was looking though. We are gonna definitely need some lime on that field back there. It's the pH is all right, but it's not doing great. Could use a little support, moral support. That's all. Just a little. But yeah, that's only like a 2-minute trip down here. It's not bad at all. I've only been going for like 10-15 minutes up there. So I think that'll come in nice and do good for us. So looks like he's getting ready to turn around too. So, or maybe he just did. No, he's about halfway through that line. So we'll pull up here. We'll just park this bad boy there and switch to this guy. Let all our monitors click on. And by the time we get down there, he'll be turned around, ready to go, and we'll be able to unload him. That's kind of the system we got going on. I did talk to Blake before I came down to see if he was able to handle this. He's got the last bushing in. He's putting the basket on. So probably another 10 minutes, he said, he'll be good to go. And that speed tiller will be all set, and we'll have another set of tillage ready to go. I'm debating... We don't need that second grain cart right now. The only reason we were going to use the 2 is when we were splitting the fields this morning, and we were going to go up and do corn and sunflower at the same time. We were going to have 2 crews, so they needed a grain cart. I'm debating of putting the other set of discs on the other machine we got up there that's got the second grain cart on, and just leaving that grain cart. We'll see though. I haven't got that far at this point. Haven't made that decision. I'll kind of probably leave that up to Blake to see what he wants to do, whether he wants to speed till this or if he wants to disc it. I would be all for just speed tilling it and leaving that residue on the top. I don't think we desperately need to disc this field. It doesn't look like it needs it, but they kind of know a little bit more of what's been done in previous years, so they have a little bit of history on the fields where I'm just coming into this blind. And that's why we actually decided to disc that field up there too, is it hadn't been disced in a while, and obviously that was actually corn on soy, so that's going to go corn on corn next year, I believe. So we kind of wanted to get that residue chopped up and get that nutrients in the ground so it was ready to go. Yeah, we're gonna keep grinding. He's making real good progress. He'll probably be done before lunch, and I'll probably be done before lunch up there as well, getting that, because that's actually going pretty quick as well. So we might be doing a lot better than I thought we were. I just got a call from Joey that he is done with that field. And it's 20 to 12. It's not even noon yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this pass here that I'm working on. And pick this bad boy up. And we're going to drive up here, hop in the gator. And we're going to run down and check it out and see what's going on. Oh, God, this is real bumpy. Oh, boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that's real bumpy. Okay. Anywho, we're gonna hop in. Oh, it was already on. I turned the key. We're gonna hop in, run down there, and see what's going on. He said it was all done. He ran off to grab lunch. I said I will take care of unloading the truck, the final truck. And I guess we got 2 options now. I can either finish tillage up here, and Blake can start speed tilling down there, and Joey can take a break because Joey's been working all this time. Or
we switch that second combine out to do sunflower. We start up at that field, and Blake and Joey run combines, and I'll do cart for them. Guess that's an option. I guess there's a lot of options we can do right now. A ton of options. But we'll take care of this first. Like I said, it's only noon, so we got plenty of time. I might just finish that field and let them have a little bit of a lunch break. They've been going hard today. We got a lot done. I don't know if he unloaded it in the truck or if it's just sitting in the cart. Let's see if we can't hop up here. It's sitting in the cart. I can see it right there. Okay. We got plenty of room in there. We will turn this on and let that run through. Beautiful. In the meantime, we'll get this folded and closed. And what we'll do is we'll run this across the street and we'll park it right next to the other one. Or actually, we'll make the decision. I'll call them and see kind of what they think is going to be the best bet. We'll park this here by where the header trailer is for it, and we'll get this truck unloaded, ready to go. That way, in case we do go up and do sunflower, we got that available to us, and it's ready to go. Let's fold this in because that's empty. We'll put the cover on, and we'll close that up. Beautiful. We'll hop in the truck here. It's only half-ish full according to the scales. So we'll run this over, we'll empty it out, and what we'll do is I'll give them a call. Like I said, they're going to be at least an hour for lunch, so I might just hop up there and do some tillage, and then when they get back, hopefully I'm done, if not pretty close to it, and we can trade. Make sure I'm not going to scrape those trucks. And we can switch out that header and some of the other little tweaks that we have to do and have some fun harvesting some sunflower. I think that's probably going to be the next bet. Well, I think you know what this means. We're going to... Because it's going to take some time for them. It's only 10 to 11 by the time we got that situated. But because it's only 10 to noon... and they're going to be at least an hour. They probably won't be back till closer to 1 for lunch. I'm just going to knock this out. I got, there's a cooler under the buddy seat there. I got my lunch stored in there. I got a ham sandwich. And I'm just going to knock this field out while I'm here, while I'm done, and get it over with, right? So I'm going to knock this out, continue to go, and by the time they get back, we did decide we're going to switch that other harvester over, and we're gonna start sunflower. I don't have any expectations of knocking that field out today, but we'll get as much as we can done. That way when Dave comes tomorrow, hopefully we can get all of that done and then switch over to that large field Stroham. So I'm ready. Let's do it. And just like that, we're done. It didn't take long. Only took about, well, minus all the times we had to stop and run up to the field, only took about 45 minutes to do this entire field. There is one spot, though. Actually, two. I want to hit this spot. I missed this. And then there's one spot up by the road that I missed as well. There we go. And then once we get up there, we'll fold up and we'll head back. Now, they're going to be on lunch until probably 1. So I'm going to go back. I didn't even eat my ham sandwich yet. So I'm going to go back with this and eat my lunch. And when they get back, someone's going to have to run me down to get the gator. Or we just leave this in the field. And yeah, we can just leave this. Oh, there's the other spot. There it is. Yeah, we can just leave this in the field. I'll grab my lunch and just run back to the shop. We'll fold this bad boy up while we're right here. And run back to the shop, grab some lunch, and wait for the guys to get back. Check out, I don't know, watch some YouTube or something like that.
and go from there. And then, like I said earlier, when they get back from lunch, we're going to switch that other combine over, and we're going to go do some sunflower harvesting. Very productive day. Very, very productive day. It's like 1:30 right now, and I'm going to take a hike through the woods here and run over and grab... Well, not really grab, but I'm going to put the draper belt or draper header onto the cart here and bring that back over and figure out a way to... I forget how we brought that one out. I think we went around because unfortunately the header won't fit through through the main gate at the farm. It's too wide. They're like 40 feet long, it feels like. And we're gonna switch this over. They're on their way back from lunch. I just got a call from them, and they'll be here probably in about 10 minutes. They're coming from town, so I'm gonna do this, and while I do this, they should be back about the right time, and we'll be ready to go. So that's the plan as of right now, at least. I gotta move that back a little. That's the plan at least right now. We'll see how far we get. And like I said, we'll go from there. At this point, we've accomplished more than I kind of thought we were gonna today. So we're doing good. Yeah, that's not too bad right there. I can live with that. We're doing good. We're making good progress. We're just pulling in to kind of, I guess, not our staging area, but where we're gonna do all our operations out of when we take this field of sunflower. You can see the harvesters and the carts back there. However, there's no road that goes back there, and I don't feel like taking semis back there, filling them up, and bringing them out is a solid plan. We haven't had rain in a while, but you know, it's just a little sketchy for me. So I figured I'm running cart, so I'll just run them out here and it'll be fine. However, I should have thought, it looks like we're going to have to walk across. I should have brought the gator. I don't want to get my truck too dirty. We'll be running the cart back and forth anyway, so that won't matter. But yeah, they just got here. They should be down here getting ready to go. I'm going to hop in the cart. They're going to start cutting sunflower, and we're going to continue making progress today. I mean, it's anything we do at this point is just a plus. Look at this. We already got the first, I mean, you really can't tell from where I'm sitting in here, but we got the first, oh god, that's not what I wanted. We got the first full grain cart here, full of sunflower, so I'm going to back up. We should be able to load one, if not both, at least one, if not part of the second truck. See if I can't climb up here. There we go. Watch it go in. It was completely full. I mean, like, damn near overflowing full, which is good. We're making good progress already. It's only been about an hour, not even 45 minutes since we really started. So we're going to have to back up a little. Oh, no, we're empty. Okay. Then I guess I can fold that in while we're folding that in. See how full this actually got. We should be pretty close. Yeah, not bad. Got a bunch of room back there still. So you can see the sunflower seeds. That's what we're after here. And there's a lot of them, which is good. So I can pull up our map here, and we'll go to the interactive yield map, and you can see exactly what we've done. Actually getting pretty good yields for the most part through this field so far. Like averaging 95 to 100%. A little bit of 105, a little bit of 90 in there, so making pretty good yields. So we're gonna keep going, and I don't know if we're gonna get the entire field done today at the pace we're going, but I think we'll be pretty solid with where we are. I'm confident.
we are coming down to the end of this field. Myself here, and we got Blake over in the other one. Joey went not home, but he's running truck, so he should be up actually waiting for us. But this is it. This is the end of this giant field. And man, let me say, it has been one hell of a day. We have gotten so much done that I can't even, I don't even know how to express how much we've had, how much progress we've made. So I'm gonna flip off the header, and I think Blake is as well, and make sure everything's off. I'm gonna go unload into the cart here. I think he's gonna go back, and I missed one little section. I think he's gonna go back and get it. I'm gonna throw my spout out, and I'm gonna go back, unload this, and then we're gonna drop, because it's only 4:30 right now. We're making great progress. It's only 4:30. I'm gonna drive this up to the road and park it up there, come back, literally run across the field, and come back and grab the cart while Blake's finishing up whatever he's doing. And then we're gonna get everything back to the shop, get it washed up, because we're done with the corn headers. Completely done with that. Don't need to worry about them. They're done for the season, and we're gonna put both draper belts on, both bean headers. That way we can go do what we need to do with that. And we still got a couple fields left to do with that, but specifically the largest field as well, which we're gonna be tackling on a harvest live stream. I'm gonna be live streaming from the either the combine or the tractor, whatever one we decide. That's gonna be Saturday, but I'll talk more about that towards the end of the video. But yeah, we're gonna go finish up this and head home for the night. Enjoy an early dinner for harvest, I guess. I really don't know what else to do. Well, we made it back. Everything's back. Everything's good. The trucks are down there. They're unloaded. Harvesters are in front of us. Blake's actually gonna fill them up. We put the actually, this has to go in here anyways. We put the grain cart in here for the night. Just to... We didn't feel like putting the cover on. And quite frankly, we washed the tractor and everything. And we want to keep this nice. It's very expensive. So we just parked it in here. The speed tiller and that got put in the shed by Blake earlier. So I can actually close this up. That's all set. So Blake's fueling those up now. Joey was unloading trucks and he was gonna head out, so he might even be gone by now. And other than that, once Blake's done, I'm gonna wash those up and we're gonna call it a night. It was a very productive day. Got more than we got a soybean field done, we got an entire sunflower field done, we got an entire corn field done and tilled and discs. Cultivated everything. So I mean, I don't even know at this point, like what's next. I think that tractor's, I can't remember if that tractor's still up there. It's been a long day, so I can't remember if that's been up there or if that's still up there. But man, long day. Just gonna close that, but that truck's gonna go on. So yeah, I'm gonna go check in with Blake, make sure he's all right, and then I'm gonna get those washed up. I might even take the headers off tonight and just leave them. That way we're ready to go, because we do plan on starting again tomorrow. We're going to start in that field right behind us, that giant Stroham field. So that's the goal, and we are going to be again live streaming that. I'll be live streaming it on my YouTube account, on my YouTube channel on Saturday, starting at 7 p.m. EST. And we're going to be, the whole crew will be there. You'll be able to see everyone in action. So I'm going to check in with him, and then I'm going to call it a night. So thank you all for tuning in to this episode for Harvest Day 2, and we'll see you for Harvest Day 3. Later, guys.